Our first tip to shop more sustainably is bringing your own reusable bag to the supermarket. On average, annually, Americans use over 100 billion plastic bags, with each family taking home roughly 1,500 each year. Plastic bags are very harmful as they're not able to fully decompose, and the process takes upwards of 500 years. Not to mention, many plastic bags find their way to the ocean, where plastic bags contribute to the death of over 100,000 marine animals each year. Considering Americans only use plastic bags for an average 14 minutes and stores are now charging for plastic bags, it's much easier to use a reusable bag like this one to get your ingredients.
One of the things you should look for when grocery shopping are labels. Certain labels can help show that a food was either grown or produced sustainably or in an environmentally friendly way. So what that means is that certain foods with labels means that when they were grown or produced, they conserved water in some type of way, or they helped protect or save forest space, or they helped keep the native species in that area protected, and they didn't harm them, and they kept the ecosystem safe. One of the quotes that is related to labels, so I'm roughly going to paraphrase, that producing food is very critical to humans. However, it is extremely detrimental to the environment and a lot of the species there. Now, some of the labels that you can look for include, what I'm about to show you here, with Dove chocolate, is the rainforest lion. I don't know if you want to get a zoom in on this frog. But what this means is that this chocolate was just produced in a way that where they were keeping the forest in mind, so they're either protecting it or maybe replanting some trees. Now what I'll show you in a second, that there are also a lot of seafood labels.
Now here we have the label I was talking about earlier, MSC, which just means that this is certified sustainable seafood. A great thing to look for when shopping for food. Now another label to look for when shopping is organic. What organic means is that the product was produced without any chemical fertilizers, pesticides, or other artificial agents. And this is not only really good for your body, but also the environment as well. This reduces the chance of these chemicals getting into runoff and then getting into major bodies of water, causing eutrophication. And it also prevents groundwater from being contaminated, which is a problem in a lot of areas. So, look for the organic label.
Seasonal and local food purchase is also very important in living a more sustainable lifestyle. So what is seasonal food? Seasonal food is produce that is purchased and consumed around the time that it is harvested. Another benefit of seasonal food is that it is often produced locally. Some reasons it is important to eat seasonal food is that it is fresher, more nutritious, and tastier than food that is out of season. Most importantly, eating seasonal food is better for the environment. The reason for this is that food that is produced out of season is grown in greenhouses, where a high amount of energy is required to artificially recreate the ideal cultivation conditions of that food, bringing about unsustainable environmental costs. Also, often food that is produced out of season is transported long distances, which added up can create lots of unneeded emissions. Local food purchase, along with short transport, is also important because it supports local farms and open spaces in your community. Also, studies show that producers who produce direct-to-consumer produce are less likely to use pesticides and herbicides. Buying seasonal foods can be as easy as just looking up on a computer what foods on your list are in season. And buying local means simply checking if the labels say so. Basically, what I'm telling you is this: environment matters. And I know that not each and every one of you can dedicate hours and hours a week to help the environment. So that's why sustainable practices such as buying seasonal and local foods are so important. They're quick and easy, and they can actually make a big difference.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Max Wong from AP Environmental Science, period number 2. And I'm going to talk about processed foods and meat. Did you know that it takes 1,800 gallons of water to produce 1 pound of meat and only 24 gallons of water to produce 1 pound of wheat? That's crazy. Did you know that the greenhouse gas emissions produced by farm animals, like cows, is methane? and it's 24 times more detrimental to the environment than carbon dioxide. Dang, I like my Earth, not global warming. Hey, did you know that these processed foods promote monocultures that ruins the health of soil? I like my soil healthy, so that's bad. Other things, so processed foods, they can cause cancer in your stomach and liver. They can clog your arteries, and they can make your heart stop. So bologna, forget about it. The Chips Ahoy, bad. And Doritos, no. No.
Our last tip is buying in bulk. Not only does buying in bulk save money for you, the consumer, but it also helps to alleviate the need for individually packaged items. As a result, there's a greater reduction in the packaging, which contributes to less landfill once the items are used. A study by the University of Portland found that if families were to buy peanut butter in bulk, they would eliminate over 8 pounds in landfill waste per year. As of 2017, there were an estimated number of 125 million households in the U.S., which means that we could be saving close to 1 billion pounds of waste from going to landfill just from buying peanut butter in bulk. And peanut butter is not the only product we could see reductions. Products like coffee and almonds and oatmeal packaging could also see this. So if you can, try to buy in bulk in stores. Stores like Costco make this very easy to do.